It's just me and my husband at home. We're empty nesters, and I bought a Target gown, and it's not that cute. It's really not that cute. And if I put that Target gown on, he's like, and I'm like, it's not cute. I don't know why he thinks in his mind that Target gown. So I don't wear that Target gown very often. They were out, I don't know what they were doing, fishing or rock climbing, doing something. They found a little baby beaver, and her mama had been killed or she'd been abandoned. Anyway, they brought her back to the dorm room. I happened to go visit that weekend, and I walk in, and my boy is holding a little beaver in his arms in a blanket, feeding her a kitten bottle. And I said, how do you even know what to feed her? And he said, I've called the Beaver hotline. We drove to Oxnard. I worked the first weekend in Oxnard, and they are darling people. I thought, who are these people? Who is out here living? Because there's big old houses with boats pulled up to them. You know, I've never seen anything like that. I thought, who are these hoop-de-doo people? And I asked them, I go, what do people do here for a living? And they said, we farm. Well, I'm from farming people. I'm from farming people, and we grow alfalfa and corn and soy. And so I asked them, I go, what do y'all farm? And they said, strawberries and dope. When we went to that little Christian school, there was a lot of Air Force fighter pilots there that teach that train people, and they've got on those jumpsuits with those weighted things in the back, and they had those hats on, and everybody had their hair shaved and all that, and so that school had a big thing where it was like Daddy Day, where your dad comes and talks about what they do for a living, and so they had these fighter pilots like, Maverick, coming with this big thing on their head with that thing, and these children were fascinated, and my boy was fascinated, and for a long time wanted to go in the military and was just fascinated by it. My poor husband had to go and talk about installation in the side of mobile homes. But he took a video, and it showed men blowing installation in the side of these houses. And the kids kind of liked that, and then I brought extra candy and threw it at little kids. But anyway, so my middle one, I said, it's your birthday. What do you want? She goes, well, I could use some new prescription glasses. And I said, oh, good. Why don't we get you a flu shot to go with that? Look at y'all in these half-zip golf pullovers. Hello. That says health insurance to me. All right, y'all make me think of my husband. Let me tell you about him. Because he's got a 401k. And, yeah. Okay, we met at the University of Tennessee. When I hear a man say, go Vols, I think, oh my Lord, did I make out with him in the 80s? Were y'all so surprised that Nate Bargatze came in here? Is that not crazy? When they called and asked me, can he come in and do for the Tonight? I was like, what? He can do whatever he wants to. It's like Elvis. He is blown up all over the country, and he was so cute and in his pants. Did y'all notice that? Tiny, lean. I was like, are you not eating bread? My husband is a very type A, anal retentive, overachiever. So during this old pandemic, he had to make an office in our home. And he would come out every morning and give me this huge list of things that he thought I should be doing. Hard things. Hard things. Things like paint the hallway or something like that. And I said, excuse me, but I stay in my gown until the third hour of the Today Show. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting me during the COVID. Is this the craziest thing? Is this the craziest thing we've ever been through? I know, I feel disoriented. Okay, I've got to say, because last night was my first time on stage since March the 7th, and I'm not kidding, I almost fainted back there. I was so torn up, and I didn't know my act. I couldn't remember it. I still don't know it tonight. I still don't know. I don't know, and y'all may have to help me. And I've got pads of paper, and I may have to. This says, eat a boiled egg. I have no idea what that means. So at the end of the routine, after the 2.5 minutes, the finale, everybody hunkers down on the stage, puts their forehead on the stage, and my baby is the finale. She pops up and has a little child's foot in her hand and holds that child's foot. I would put it all the way up, but my dress is tight in the back. But anyway, she holds this little child up over her head. Are y'all listening to me? I mean, it was a big deal. I mean, could you hold her up over your head or vice versa? I mean, you know, it's a big deal. So my husband does work for that big mobile home company. But one of the perks there that they give us is they send us on these trips, unbelievable trips, all over the world. But sometimes it'll be like Alaska, somewhere like that. Sometimes it's been overseas. But say, for instance, Alaska, we sign up for excursions before we go. My husband signed us up to go on a float plane to see a glacier. And we walk up to this dock, and there's this little float plane floating in the water. And they line us up on this dock, and this little crusty man with a pack of Marlboro Reds comes up to me and says, "What do you weigh?" And I lied. And I watched 9 more people. He asked 9 more people, and I watched them all lie. And I thought, oh my Lord, we're gonna go down. My second baby is my oldest daughter, who's about to graduate from the University of Tennessee. She's 22, and let me tell y'all, I know every crow thinks theirs is the blackest, but let me say that she is a beauty, and she is smart, and she's done very well in school, and she's in a sorority and done well with her sorority, and she's athletic, and she's mean. And we're scared to death of her. We walk on eggshells around her. She's not mean to other people or in public. She holds it in so that she can come home and like spew it out onto me. That's okay. That's God's way. But this is what I think happens. When she was a junior, her summer between her junior and senior year, I think that God allows this to happen. And you little girls, that your babies aren't this old, just listen to me. All right, one day they'll just turn on you. And you'll think, who in the world is this? Who's coming down the steps in the morning? We don't know who this is. I think that God allows that because He knows that you're about to let your baby go off to college or whatever they're going to do, and He knows that you're grieving. So He makes them just as mean as He can so that you can let them go. And I believe that. That summer, the very breath that I breathed out of my nostrils made her so angry. We were not allowed to eat cereal in our own home because she couldn't stand to hear us chew. I don't mean to talk about her because she had a lot on her. She had to empty the dishwasher. Stuff like that. That's so hard. Okay, let me tell you about an example when she was probably your baby's age, y'all's little children, because y'all are so cute. Look.